Is this live? Is this live? Is this live? Hold on a second. Let me just, hold on. Hold on a second. Is it done? Is okay, let me just wait for, let me just, yeah, give me a second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Is this on? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Is this on? Okay. I think this is, okay. Can you guys hear me? Like, okay. Well, this is quite an introduction. Hi, voice reveal. Yippee! Okay. So if you guys read the title, just, this is my first stream. I'm sorry if I'm, like, a bit rusty or anything. I'm trying my best. Like, this is my first time trying Prisma, or Prisma Live or whatever it is. Yeah. It's kind of, like, the watermark is kind of hidden under the creature. The evil laughter creature. Gosh. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very awkward. I'm so sorry, guys. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. No idea. Anyways, so might as well get started. I'll wait for a couple more people to get in. There's like 2 people, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so just let me get a new, pretty new, at least. Okay. So yeah, drawing. We love drawing. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to be talking about Memory Madness and my Left Behind AU, my Dandy's World AU. Might as well start talking about Dandy's World AU first, because who doesn't like Dandy's World other than, like, you know, but yeah. So I've already shown before I didn't really give much information about the AU itself other than that one video that only got like 1,000 views. So, yeah. So the AU is mainly about stuff like dial. It's about, how do I say this? It's basically just doomed flower time yaoi. It's just doomed flower time yaoi. Story around it. Yeah. We all love doomed flower time yaoi. And so the AU starts out with kind of like how in normal Dandy's World, you know, like Dial is like he wants to be in the show, but he can't because he's not really, you know, he's not really you know, he's not meant to be in the show and stuff like that. And you know, he's always asking Arthur and Delilah, yo, can I be in the show? Can I be in the show? All that kind of stuff. And they're like, no, you're just useful for, like, the train stuff. You're useful for the train stuff. That's all you're really good for, yeah. And, yeah, Dial doesn't really appreciate that. And this AU, instead of being a submissive little creature that he is, he decides to just kind of, like, be a snob about it to Dandy, mainly. He almost, like, wants to be in Dandy's place, almost. Like, he feels like he could do a better job of being the main character than Dandy himself could ever be. And, and Dandy in this AU, he really likes Dial. Like, not in, like, that kind of, like, way. Almost, like, in, like, a very silly, platonic way. And, and, like, yeah, like I said, I know that it's, like, doomed Flower Time Yaoi. Like, I'm saying that's a very much an exaggeration. But, oh my gosh. And so with this a bit of conflict between them. So, like, Dandy's like, oh, be my friend. But then Dial is like, no, I don't like you because I could do better than you, kind of. Yeah, he doesn't actually say that. But he's, like, passive-aggressive all the time to poor little Dan. And then, like, they end up fighting quite a lot in the AU. And it leads up to, like, to Dandy accidentally pushing Dial, like, almost killing him. Like, accidentally pushing him into the oncoming train that's going to be, like, you know, like, in the lobby when it, like, the train comes and goes and stuff. And, and so Dandy accidentally pushed him in. And then, he ends up getting saved by Yata, because if you know, like, in, like, the videos that like, Quover used to post, the whole, you know, like, where he would, like, Dan, like, the one Dial and Sprout one, and, like, with, like, the Pebbles stealing the candy. I have, like, a funny headcanon that, like, Yata will also steal candy from up there. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed, isn't it? I don't quite remember. And, so then Yata somehow, like, saves him with her ribbons, and then more toons kind of like see what's going on, and are like, oh my gosh, Dandy, why'd you do that? That's, like, so mean, like, that's so evil, Dandy. Like, we already had suspicions that you're turning toons to Twisteds. Now we see you almost kill, like, the best, like, our only source of food, water, and supplies. That's not cool. Not cool at all, Dandy. Not cool. And Dandy's like, no, I didn't mean it, man. It wasn't like me. Like, I promise you. Even though it totally was his fault. He like lost control of his anger at that moment. You know, like, when he does, like, get his tapes, he, like, loses control of his anger, and he's like, you know, that. And like, you know, like, when you don't give him tapes, he's like, those tapes were never yours. And he goes, like, full alpha. Yeah, he goes full alpha on you. And, you know, because Tristan kills people in the run or whatever. Well, he did something sort of like that, where he was, like, very upset at, like, at Dial, because Dial was basically saying, like, you ruined everything. You're the reason why Arthur and Delilah left. You're the reason why the show shut down. It's all your fault. Your fault. And then, like, you know, then Danny takes that very seriously, and which kind of reasonable. No, I don't know. Like, don't ask me. It's not like I'm the creator. It's not like I'm the creator of the characters. I just make the funny AU. I make the funny yaoi, the funny doomed yaoi AU. That's all I do. That's my only purpose. And so all the toons, including, like, the characters like Astro and Shelly, begin to kind of, like, resent him almost. Like, they didn't see him push Dial into the train. He just kind of saw him, like they saw the aftermath and saw Yata yelling at Dandy for doing that, for accidentally, you know, not accidentally, you know, for pushing him in. And hold on a second. Gotta put depth into this. Gotta put lots of depth into this. Oh my gosh. It's cinematic. Cinematic. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, Danny pushes Dial into the train. Yatta saves him. Everyone has more suspicions into Danny. Like, not only did they not really like him too much because of the Iker operation crap, but now because in this AU, like, Dial's kind of like their only source of like food, water, and like supplies and stuff like that. Like, he delivers the candies. I like to think that like without him, they would basically just be starving to death in Garden View. And yeah, so they wouldn't want Dial to be dead because they also just don't trust Dandy, and I don't think Dandy could run a train even if he tried to. And with that and with that, Dial becomes less like he starts to like Dandy even less than he already did, and Dandy starts to kind of resent him also. And then Danny tries to be reasonable. Like, Danny tries to like go back to him and is like, yo, I'm totally sorry for like almost like throwing you into a train. Like, I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. That's like ultra mean. That's like very mean. But yeah, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Pretty please. Pretty please. It was just an accident. My evil autism got to me, man. And hold on, is this frozen? Hold on, guys, is the screen frozen? Yeah, guys, is the screen frozen? Is hold on a second. Is the screen frozen? Hold on a second. Oh crap. Oh crap. Can you guys like still hear me, or is everything frozen? Hold on a second. Is my internet? Oh my god. It's my freaking internet. Hold on. It's my freaking internet. It's my internet. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Okay, never mind. I'm back. Okay, I'm okay. It was my internet. I thought everything froze. I'm good now. Yeah. Okay. So back to what I was saying with the whole like. So the AU is called Left Behind for a reason, because it's like, if you guys watch like the video that I made about it, it's about Dandy and a couple others getting left behind by Dial, because Dial ended up taking all the other tunes and just leaving Garden View. Like, just straight up leaving Garden View. Bye-bye. No more. And, my choices were very deliberate. Like, I didn't just choose my favorite characters to stay because I wanted to write about them. Or draw about them or whatever. Like, I tried to make it almost very, like, lore accurate. Kind of. So somewhat. With headcanon and lore accurate mixed together. Like, so the reason why he left behind Dandy was because, like I said earlier in the AU, the conflicts and everything like that. The reason why he even left Garden View in the first place was because of Dandy. So it was very obvious that if he would leave someone behind, it would be Dandy. And for V, the reason why he left behind V was because in my AU, V runs on Iker almost, because, you know, she's like a robot and all that kind of stuff. And, hold on, I got something in my throat. Holy crap. Okay. Like I was saying, in my AU, V runs on, like, on Iker. And if she's away from the source of Iker for too long, she can deactivate Like, I know there was like a video posted that like V runs on batteries, but in this AU we're going to completely ignore that. She runs on Iker, because that's much cooler if she runs on Iker instead. That's basically just her running on blood. So yeah, much cooler. And so Dai left for her behind because not only was she just kind of annoying, he didn't really like her personality too much in this AU. He didn't really like her personality too much. But also just like I said, because she ran on Iker and he didn't really have to like bother supplying her over and over again with it, just for her to stay alive, and also just for her to just kind of be useless and bugging and be like, oh blah, 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 I need Iker to survive. So yeah, so he left her behind because of that. The reason why he left Roger behind in my AU was is, so if you didn't know, if you were to read Dial's dialogue, you would be able to see that he says something about like he was never allowed to be near Roger at all. And a lot of people thought the reason why, like, a lot of people think the reason, like, or like headcanon, the reason why is because they just like they would like discover too much or something if they were to be paired together, like a legendary duo. But I personally just like to think that they just straight up just hate each other. Like, I mean, like they just straight up despise each other. And